Now, the mortal remains of UP gangster-turned-politician Mukhtar Ansari, who recently died of a cardiac arrest, has been taken to his hometown, Ghazipur. Security has been tightened at Ghazipur outside his house. Remember, earlier the autopsy had concluded that Ansari died of a cardiac arrest, but several opposition leaders have raised questions over his sudden death. Now, amid remarks made by several political leaders on the suspicion raised by Mukhtar Ansari's family over his death, the Uttar Pradesh government has ordered a judicial probe into the death of gangster-turned-politician. Now, Ansari's son, Umar Ansari, in fact, claimed that Ansari was poisoned through his food in the jail. As of now, his mortal remains have been taken to his hometown in Ghazipur as several supporters throng the area outside of his house. I have my colleague Tanish joining us with more details. Tanish, you are at Ghazipur, in fact, close to where the burial will take place. Take us through the ground situation.
Well, Aarti, I would like to tell you, I am right now in Mohammadabad. This is a crowd that has gathered here. Thousands and thousands of people, hundreds of people have gathered here. But there is, of course, heavy security. The police is trying to control them. The family members are, of course, trying to control them. These are, of course, his supporters, his followers of this region. But of course, you know, a lot of people have already gathered here. The procession is taking place. The burial is taking place. This is inside the Mohammadabad. You can see, of course, this of course shows the cloud, the following. This of course shows the cloud and the following that Mukhtar Ansari carried with him. That's why he had such a big political force. He was a big name in UP politics as well and UP crime as well some time back. So you can see, of course, that's his brother Afzal Ansari. He is a member of parliament. He's a member of parliament and he's going to fight the elections also on the Samajwadi Party ticket. Several Samajwadi Party leaders were also present here. And you can see how so many people, hundreds of people have been gathered, and there is, of course, heavy security deployment. The police has actually, you know, segregated with a rope. People have been segregated with a rope, and only family members have been allowed to go inside. Only Mukhtar Ansari's family members have been allowed to go inside. That is where his burial is taking place. But of course, you can see the kind of cloud, the kind of following Mukhtar Ansari and the Ansari family had, because of course, you know, they had a lot of political influence over the eastern Uttar Pradesh as well. You know, for the past 18 years, Mukhtar Ansari was in jail. More than 60 cases were lodged against him, some with very serious charges, very heinous charges like the Gangster Act and other, of course, charges. He was convicted in a couple of them. The hearing was going on in some of the cases, but you know, very important to note here that he was moved to Banda jail 1.5 years back, and after he moved to Banda jail 2 days back, around 10 days back, he complained that somebody is trying to slow poison him. And then after that, his health, of course, deteriorated, after which the treatment was given in the Rani Durgavati Medical College. Once the treatment was given, he was all fine, but then after that, a day later, he passed away because of heart attack. A team of 5 members, of course, you know, conducted the postmortem. 2 doctors from outside of Banda. Although the family members of Mukhtar Ansari were asking, were asking that they want a team of AIMS doctor to conduct the medical examination, as they don't trust the doctors, but that did not, of course, happen here. You know, out of all the family members, one son of Mukhtar Ansari is missing because he is currently inside jail. Right. He is a member of SBSP. You can see people trying to enter the cemetery. And the police, of course, stopping them. You can see people trying to enter the cemetery and the police, of course, stopping them. So, of course, a lot of people have already gathered here, you can see. And the number of people, I would like to show you till where it extends. You can see it extends hundreds and meters away. This is the following Mukhtar Ansari had in this area. Of course, their family members is an MLA from this area itself. So this is the kind of influence Mukhtar Ansari had. But right now the burial procession is taking place. The police is trying to control the crowd over here. The control his followers, control his supporters. It was a very sensitive situation some time back. The body arrived at around 1 a.m. yesterday, and then the body was kept here overnight, and then it moved. Of course, by the morning, of course, the last rites started. But you can see, in fact, people standing on the windows of the cemetery. This is the family cemetery of Mukhtar Ansari, and of course Mukhtar Ansari, the family background of Mukhtar Ansari had a lot of influence over the region as well. But you can see over there, people, the crowd arriving, the more and more people, crowd arriving, gathering. These are the supporters.